basically, I'll give you the rundown. My bike, the CBR 600RR, my brand newie, has been out of action for 5 months. It's been sitting in my kitchen, not starting, and I've finally got it working, and oh my god, it has been a long time coming. Life's been pretty shitty without my bike. I haven't had time to fix it because I've been working 12-hour days, 7 days a week, non-stop for 8 months now. I'm on my last 5 weeks of working out in Middlemount, Queensland. So it's a very small town, a minor town. I am managing a swimming pool, and it is definitely a full-time job. So I finally had time to have a look at it a couple of weekends in a row, and would you believe it, I'm pretty sure it was just a flat battery. Yep. So it was, what was happening is it was starting just fine, but as soon as I started to roll and get going, about 5k revs, it would just cut out on me. So I didn't assume straight away it would be the battery, because I just thought, obviously I'm no mechanic, I just thought if it starts, it's not the battery, because if it was the battery, it just wouldn't start. So I gave it a charge, and apparently the alternator doesn't kick in until about 11k revs to charge the battery. So ever since I charged it, it's been running. I did connect the little connections under the seats and shit like that. I did try and push all those together to see if one was loose. I didn't hear any obvious clicks for it to be reconnected, but it might have been that as well. I doubt it. So this is my second weekend of riding, and I've been loving the fuck out of it. So you might have noticed I've changed my YouTube name from That Biker Guy, which was a bit ordinary, I couldn't think of a good name, to the HowlingThrottle. The story behind that name is back in, what was it, June last year, my dad and I went on a Vietnam bike tour. We rode little CB125s from the south of Vietnam to the midpoint. 2 weeks, 1,200 kilometers, so many corners, so many possible near-death experiences. Thankfully High Alert saved us there, but during those rides I asked my dad through intercom whilst we were riding, can you think of a good name? And he said, oh, you'd want something to do with your bike, obviously. My bike's fucking loud. So he said, what about howling something, HowlingThrottle? I was like, fucking bingo, that sounds awesome. So I sat on it for ages. I wrote it down so I didn't forget it. Had a big think about it during my time in Middlemount, and I still like it, so I stuck with it. HowlingThrottle. Boom. So I have, ever since I've gotten my bike working and I've gotten my camera up and running again, I've just gotten the passion back for editing, for writing, for video making, for everything. I've been watching so many YouTube videos and channels such as Walterific, Chase on Two Wheels, 6'4" Honda, and those guys do their shit for a living. And if I had to choose my dream job now, it would definitely be motovlogging and just riding in general. It's definitely the best decision I've ever made to buy a motorcycle, and I want to do it all day every day, because I haven't done it for 5 months. And if you people ride bikes, you know if you go a week or at least 3 days without riding, you're fucking dying. You need to do it. You need to get back out there. It's just the thrill of the road, the freedom. It's just the best fucking feeling. So I've gone 5 whole months, maybe a bit more, without being on this baby. So now I've got to make up for lost times. I've got a lot of videos planned. I have a lot of footage from Vietnam. I filmed everything in Vietnam. I had my Drift Ghost S on my helmet the entire time. So I've got fucking hundreds of hours of footage built up, archived, ready to be edited. I'm only halfway into my second day of riding and I've got 3 videos done already. So there's going to be many videos of Vietnam coming out. But yeah, if you guys are keen, I know I am, you can expect a lot of videos from me, from my CBR 600RR. I will be moving back to Rockhampton in 5 weeks, so that's where I'll be doing bulk of my videos, my new videos that is. Yeah, I'm going to be getting right into it. Taking a lot of inspiration from Walterific. Taking most of my inspiration at the moment from Walterific, because that's the bulk of the videos I've been watching. I just love his Moto Mumbles, Moto Mondays, whatever, Wednesdays. Like, I just love what he does with it all. Obviously he does it for a living, so he pumps out the content really regularly, and that's exactly what I want to do. I've got to hold back a bit in this town. There are 2 cops in this town, and I'm not boasting, but you can probably hear this bike from the other side of town. Not saying my bike is that loud, I'm saying this town is fucking tiny. If you look it up on Google Maps, Middlemount, Queensland, Australia, it's about the size and shape of a peanut. Yeah. It looks like a peanut, and it's fucking about the size of a peanut. It's tiny. I don't know what the population is, but I know there's 1 cop station with 2 cops, 1 fire station with all the volunteers, 1 ambo station, no hospital. You have to drive 45 minutes to get to the closest hospital, and I've got to get to work. Motherfucker. I can do 1 more loop, I reckon. 1 more loop and I'm pushing it. How about I slow down a bit, eh? Cop station's just there. There's the pool, mighty fucking pool. That's where I spend all my days. Every day I spend there. So it's now Saturday. I start at 10, finish at 5. So I've got a bit of riding to do this afternoon. And I am planning to film everywhere I go. So I'll be posting my daily observations, just some random clips. I'll be reading news articles around the world, giving my opinions and kind of analysing them as best I can with my little pea brain. So a bunch of random shit basically on my channel, but all on my bike. So I hope you're ready. I know I am.